Is it like scheduled? Like, I guess we gotta go to work. You know what I mean? It's the 6 days. Go, 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 go.
More! Lunch break!
This episode is brought to you by Squarespace. From websites and online stores to marketing tools and analytics, Squarespace is an all-in-one platform to build a beautiful online presence.
Welcome back to another episode of Lunch Break.
Hello, hello.
We have a special guest today, Helen Wu.
My wife.
Me!
And we brought a special guest today.
Our plus one, Polly. Polly, who requested our food for today, Thai food.
Yes, thanks, Polly, for being our plus one.
No, we have an actual plus one here with us.
Hi, Polly.
And that's our baby! Whoa!
5-person lunch break! Unheard of. This is officially the first time we've acknowledged, if you haven't known, that Phil and Helen are expecting.
Yeah,
Yay.
she's pregnant. I got her pregnant.
You guys had like a crazy reveal on social media.
Was it crazy?
It was just crazy, just as a friend, just like all this expectation coming into this.
But anyways, yes, very glad to
Yeah.
finally talk
Thanks for
about
having
it.
us.
It's so exciting. I feel like you had so much news this past year in general, and so it's just like so many like achievements unlocked.
The game of life, the video game of life, we've just been playing nonstop, I guess, and just unlock.
Everything within the past 5 months.
Yeah,
which is wild.
We got
but
married, bought
got a house,
and
renovated the house.
and got pregnant all within like 3 months. So yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
No, and we're so happy. I think it's just been an emotional roller coaster, like witnessing it. I feel like even just the way you guys been revealing it, not just publicly, but even to like ABG and to Wong Fu was really
yeah.
fun.
Yeah.
Like, so was there like any nerves just like telling people, like especially your teams?
For me, we let Mel and Janet know pretty early on. Actually, I think you guys were the first ones to know after our family members.
Oh.
Yeah. Well, it's also work related. So.
Yeah, don't be too flattered.
Okay.
So I told Mel and Janet, who are part of the Asian Boss Girl podcast, I told them after one of our video shoots, and then you were home too, and we had a little box that had the baby booties, and they opened it, and it was just like complete shock. They did not know at all.
Wow.
I didn't give you guys a gift. Sorry.
He gave us a photo on Zoom.
Well, the thing is that
It was like we were meeting because we were planning our Disneyland trip that we did as a company after a crazy year of just work and stuff too. Phil, at the end of the meeting, is all like, "Hey guys, I think that we should have like a team uniform, right? Right? Like I think we should all wear this."
it was like a link to, and then when you click the link, it was just like a baby like onesie. I was just watching everyone's like reaction, like you guys were like putting it together, like, is he serious? Like,
I was like, no.
should we sell baby stuff? And then,
Yeah. It definitely took me a few seconds for it to click. I was like, "What is this? Why we can't fit into that?" I was like, "Is this a good idea?" Oh, it's an announcement.
Yep.
I was actually very anxious to tell you guys, and even my family. I think it's just, I'm so grateful that we could even conceive and have a healthy baby up to this point. Like, so I was just glad that we could. I was actually the most nervous to be public to like, the fans, especially after like so many months of it being like our little secret.
Yeah.
It was like this last little bit of like our own world that we were like releasing to the rest of the world and having to share with everyone.
Want to go back into like maybe the first stage of like the pregnancy tests and stuff like that?
Oh man. So I mean, I guess going back, we were trying. It wasn't a surprise. And I think with fertility, it's still such a black box. Whether it's like on the woman's side or the man's side, you just don't know, right? It's still so uncertain. And for us, our wedding was postponed. We wanted to do it the traditional route where we had the baby after a wedding. So we did like a mini ceremony with just us two to get officially married, and then decided to, just start trying.
Just to what you're saying, like I didn't want to be waiting for an arbitrary like date. Oh, now you're married, so therefore you can, because like what if it actually was going to take a long time?
Yeah. And I would also highly recommend for anyone out there who does want to get pregnant to start tracking your ovulation cycle, because that was one thing that I had been doing since 2019. So with just like the science of it, there's only really like 6 days a month where you can get pregnant. So knowing when your optimal like fertility ovulation time is was ideal for us.
I mean, there's a lot of things that I think you think you know about the reproductive
Yeah.
process, but like there's still like all these like details that I was like, oh wait, it actually comes down to just 6 days
Yeah.
that are like the best times. to
Yeah.
find.
And you have a crazy schedule as it is, so like within those 6 days, it's like hour windows.
Yeah, we're basically talking about our sex life right now.
Is it like scheduled? Like I guess we gotta go to work. You know, I mean,
God.
it's the 6 days. Go 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 go.
I mean, kind of, yeah. Like there was a lot of romance that was taken out of it, to be honest. You try, and then you just have to wait,
Yeah.
and then you find out that you didn't, and then you have to
Yeah.
kind of get back on the saddle again, like figuratively.
All right. now.
Figurative saddle.
And when we found out, it was pretty clear to me because I'm pretty regular with my schedule. And when I missed my period, I was like, okay, let's go to CVS and let's go buy a test. We couldn't figure out where the pregnancy tests were.
We went to the pharmacy section, and then we couldn't find it. Like, oh, is it in like the women's health beauty?
Is it next to the condom?
Yeah, and then when we got there, we saw like all these tests, and we're like, which one do you pick? And does the technology change that much?
Did you guys like buy multiple tests?
I think we bought 2 of the same one because it was like buy one, get one half off or something like that.
Asians.
Still gotta get the deal, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, in case you guys didn't know, it's peeing on a stick. That's how the test works. It's not dipping it in.
It's not
It's not a
little
swirl.
stir. Yeah.
It's not.
No, some people do that.
No,
Some
yeah.
people will put it in a cup and then for more sanitary purposes.
What was like your first reaction? Was it like,
You'll see video of it.
Oh, this footage.
Yeah, we like record ourselves like turning it over, and I think like right before we started, like I started like hyperventilating. I was like breathing really, really fast and hard, and we cried. Yeah, totally
I
cried.
mean, it was definitely a nice moment,
Yeah.
just us two.
Yeah, I'm glad that we did it together. And not to say that if you want to surprise, your partner. I felt like being pregnant or going through that is such like a heavy emotional thing. Like I wanted to be there to like carry some of it.
Yeah, with it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And I think for me also, since we were both very intentionally trying and knew what was going on, we brought the pregnancy test together. There's a part of me that wanted to share the excitement with you rather than like being in the bathroom just crying by myself, like, oh my God. And then telling you, I was like, you gotta find out with me at the same time.
So with like the baby coming in like a few months, how are you guys preparing to be new parents?
How are we preparing?
You're reading a book apparently. That's pretty cool.
I mean, I just started like yesterday, and this is a little embarrassing. I feel like there's probably a lot more we could and should be doing, but there's just so much other stuff going on in our lives right now. We'll get there.
Yeah,
We'll get there.
We'll be honest. I feel like we're not. I had like a breakdown recently because I don't feel prepared, and it's like you're racing against the clock, right? And
Yeah.
it's inevitably going to come at a certain time with like one or a couple of weeks here and there. So it is a scary moment, but I think what we're both trying to do is just get other areas of our lives more settled so that we can have time when the
Yeah.
baby comes.
Yeah.
But that takes a lot of effort and a lot of like work in the background to get everything set up. It's a lot to prioritize right now, but there's a lot of guilt also of not really trying to prioritize, like reading books and watching YouTube videos and
Yeah.
things like that.
But I'm in the school of thought too, where it's like no matter how much you read and watch, when it's here, it's very unique to what you're going through, and you're gonna have to rewatch things anyways. But
But I feel like the feeling of like not being ready to be a parent or all that, it's like so normal, right? And like I feel like you're gonna be chasing that even after the baby
yeah,
is born.
yeah, that's true.
sure.
Having a lot of cravings, is it too early for that?
I did. I had cravings for deli sandwiches before I knew that I could not have deli sandwiches.
Oh.
I like really wanted sandwiches.
Yeah, it was really strange. She never asked for sandwiches. Like
I
full-
crave that every day. Maybe I'm
Are you pregnant, Taylor?
but nothing weird yet. Like you hear stories of like, oh, pickles and peanut butter and
Yeah.
stuff. Like you never really went through any of that.
Am I taking that experience away from you?
No, I don't.
Do you want to run to the store and
I-
get me pickles and
I definitely
Ice cream?
don't mind that you haven't had those.
Is there usually like a certain phase in the pregnancy where you do crave more?
Great question, Jessica. Wow.
Do you know?
I don't know. But luckily I haven't had those cravings. Maybe it'll come in the 3rd trimester a little bit more. Yes, I've stopped eating all the foods that I love. Sushi, which is my favorite. Oh,
I was gonna have sushi and booze for lunch today, actually. But
were you?
realized that was a bad idea.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you. Chicken is much better. What else can't we eat? Steak,
No steak?
No rare.
no medium rare
No
steak.
rare stuff. Yeah. Actually, the first person we ever told was a random waiter at some restaurant.
Wow.
Because we were getting a burger, and we had to tell him like, please make sure it's well done.
I used
You're
to
very
hate that.
proud when you said that too. She's pregnant. Like,
And he's like, okay, and you're the first person that knows. It's gonna be well done.
Soft cheeses.
Oh, right,
Basically
right.
anything on a charcuterie board.
Oh,
Yeah.
so like no
Stuff.
deli meat too,
No deli
right?
meat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Unless you heat it up to 165 degrees. It's not too bad, but I will say the first time I couldn't eat sushi and everyone else was eating sushi, there's definitely a little bit of FOMO.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
it's okay.
Or when we all went to Disneyland and you were all drinking. And
you know, it's overrated.
No, but it's really good.
Yeah.
It's really fun. Yeah.
wow.
But is that a thing, like, because like Helen can't drink, like you shouldn't drink, kind of thing?
I still drink, but like I definitely am mindful of it, like you
Yeah.
know, not doing it or not suggesting it as often.
Oh yeah.
Let's take a quick break and give a special thanks to Squarespace for sponsoring today's episode. As you know, Wongfu has made a lot of videos throughout the years, so we utilized the video blog feature to highlight and showcase videos exactly the way we want. They offer super elegant templates that work seamlessly across any device. So I'm someone that likes using my phone, so it's great to see that our website looks great on not only our computer, but also our phones. To learn about the other features, head on over to squarespace.com for a free trial. And whenever you're ready, be sure to use our code WONGFU at checkout for 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. For more information, be sure to check out the links below. Let's get back to the episode.
I like hearing all the different things that you guys discover along this pregnancy journey too. Like I remember Phil got really excited about the pillow.
The pregnancy pillow?
Yeah.
Why? Because I would be in my moat and not trying to cuddle you during a hot summer night.
It's also like informing us, like, have you guys heard about this thing called a pregnancy pillow?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you why it's important. Yeah.
There's always like a new, age of people that are discovering things that the previous age has known for a long time. But now I'm like, guys, pregnancy pillow. It's like this U-shaped pillow that's basically a body pillow attached to a regular pillow. And she can hug that, and then I can have all my space.
Finally.
Was it life changing?
Our doctor recommended that I sleep on my side. And the reason for that is because when you sleep on your back after week 20, your organs are actually gonna squish the baby. So you have to sleep on your side. And also on your left side, preferably because your liver's on your right side. So in order to have good blood circulation. But yeah, I am like in my little moat and I'm a cuddler. Cuddle Phil, he does the friends thing where he like puts me on one side, will cuddle me and then like leave me and roll over to the other
I know
side.
what you're doing.
Go to sleep. Oh, okay, good. Once I feel like a twitch, then that's the time that I can like let her go.
Is that right?
That happens a good amount. Yeah.
Pregnancy pillow has been great for me as my body is changing. It contours to my body better, and it's more comfortable.
Do you have any like fears once you enter the emergency room and stuff? Or
Oh
was
my
it?
gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even know. I don't think we're there yet. I don't think we know enough yet.
We don't know the gender of the baby. That's by choice. That's my
That's right,
choice.
yeah, because you could, but you chose
Yeah,
not to know.
we
Okay.
chose. So the day of like, there's gonna be a lot of things that are gonna be coming at us, but that's what we're used to at this point.
But do you guys
Bring
have
it on.
names set?
We have a list of names that we will add to a list when we hear a good name. It's not organized or anything, but we're picking
Actually-
male and female names.
Yeah, Taylor, I'd like to pick your brain on what it's like having a gender neutral name. I've been leaning towards like gender neutral names.
Yeah.
There's something cool about that. As you were growing up, did anyone ever make fun of you for like, oh, you have a girl's name or whatever?
Maybe a little bit,
Yeah.
but like it was only because there was like 3 Taylors in our school and like the other 2 were girls. Yeah, like so you guys. So
By the
for
way, I'm
you
not
guys-
thinking of Taylor, okay? I'm not.
You should. It's a great name.
You did run it by me. I was like, no.
Wait, no, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I think, I was singing more for Taylor
Taylor Swift.
Swift.
Yes.
Oh,
We all know.
Oh no.
Sorry.
Is it because of me? Did I ruin the name for you? So for you guys, it's gonna be like head come out, shoulders, stomach,
Yeah.
and then like one of
You'll
those
be
reactions.
the first to know. You'll be one of the first to know. That's great.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. If I know what to look for.
What do you mean?
I mean, like,
What am
no, I mean, like at that
Yeah.
age, like like it's everything's so tiny and like everything can be I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you will know.
Okay, I don't know anything.
Imagine his reaction.
Well, that's the thing. I don't even know if I'm going to be down there. And
Because
not because
you
you're
guys
not
will
gonna
hold your
cut
hand.
it though. You're not gonna.
You
cut
can cut it from the side. You don't have to be like
Oh.
visually right there.
yeah, just be like, "Ugh, come over here.
Yeah.
No, because I
Like
think
they toss it to you.
like
Like Indiana Jones rope.
see, this is how 20-somethings talk about pregnancy. Sorry. Oh, sorry. it might freak her out, or like I want to see it too,
I think a lot of dads like faint when they see things happening.
not
'Cause it's
gonna
so
faint.
gory and it's so just
Actually,
like,
maybe, yeah.
and you're so emotional that you might just like.
Yeah, maybe it's possible.
We got some questions submitted by some of our care holders over on our Patreon Wong Fu Forward.
Nina Josephina was asking, how many languages are you planning to teach your child?
Well, definitely Mandarin.
Definitely Mandarin.
Definitely.
Okay, definitely Hui San Hua.
Ooh.
What do you mean, ooh?
No, it's gonna be hard to keep it up, is what I'm saying.
It's gonna be hard to keep both up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I took 4 years of Mandarin in high school, so I can listen, but I can't like teach it.
Yeah.
You don't know any Hui San Hua.
Yeah.
Yeah. My mom speaks both. So if she were around, she could technically teach it both.
I definitely want them to have the language connection to their heritage culture.
Yeah.
This is a question from Chase.
That's the way Chase can be a guy's or a girl's name.
I don't think I've ever heard a girl named Chase, but
But
then
a girl
like,
Chase could be cool.
but it's also a verb.
But Chase Wang?
Swing.
Thinking about your parents' parenting styles, what will you and won't you emulate?
I want to be like my mom in my parenting style. Because
What
just
qualities?
in a very like maternal, very meticulous, detail oriented, like always there, always present, in a way where I felt very supported as a kid
Okay.
growing up.
But not overbearing.
But she wasn't overbearing. And the thing is, I see her with my niece and my nephew, and she allows them to like mess up and trip and fall, gives them the freedom to be kids. And probably more like an ABC standpoint where I would show my kids more like verbal love. Because I don't think we ever said I love you until
like
maybe like
affirmations and
college.
stuff?
Yeah, affirmations, more support in that way. So she shows love through action. Same as my dad. My dad shows love only through McDonald's and toys.
That's a good
My
deal.
dad did that too.
That's a great deal
Yeah?
for the kid. I'm sure they would appreciate that also.
I think Phil would do that.
I feel like the way you interact with your kid is also going to be highly dependent on their personality too. Like us disciplining them is going to be something that we're going to have to figure out based on how, obedient they are or how rambunctious they are or whatever, right?
Ooh,
Who do you think is
Good cop, bad cop.
Good cop? Really?
Yeah. One question I want to know is, do you think you'll start a social media account for your baby? What's your philosophy on
We
that?
talked about this.
Actually, it's funny how this is something that couples have to talk about now.
Yeah. And we've concluded that we probably won't be doing a public one. Maybe a private one, just because like Instagram is a nice
like a photo journal.
intentional journal
Yeah.
that you're putting a caption to, that you're taking
yeah.
certain life moments for. It's not just a big photo album.
Yeah.
So maybe a private one, but as of right now, we probably won't have a public one.
Of the Wong Fu team, who would you trust most to babysit? Did you already answer this question too? Did we already do this?
I would trust Jessica.
Is that a? But I don't know if that's a vote. I don't know if she's just hugging
Just
Jessica.
giving her a hug.
Yeah. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
just a hug.
Oh, please take care of our baby in the future.
Thank you. Thank you, Mom.
I think Jessica would be very responsible. That might be it from this.
Damn, you got 4 people in this room, 3 people.
No, I'm saying the entire Wong Fu team.
So, like 9 people.
I feel like Taylor would be good. Taylor
No,
would be
no, I don't
Taylor would be
think
good.
so.
He'd be the fun uncle.
Yeah, but I also feel like you would get bored very quickly.
I'm sad when they cry.
Oh.
I'm like, and if I'm like the source of it, I'll be very down on myself.
Oh my God.
And sometimes it's like, oh, there's there's a lot of different reasons. you know?
Yeah, you don't have milk. I think Jen would get bored also. Like she would take some cute pictures, and then.
She
you know
did
what?
great with Isla.
I think everyone here would be, that you all have like maternally feeling skills.
Yeah, everyone here is very competent. Like they could
Yeah.
do it.
I would say from ABG, of my team of 2, I guess 3 including me, I would probably say Janet. Just because she has the experience. She has
Oh,
a
yeah,
lot
yeah,
of
yeah, yeah.
cousins
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
who have babies, a lot of friends who have babies, and Mel reminds me that I'm the first friend of hers and first like family member that is having a baby. So I think Mel is very good with toddlers, but for a short
Oh,
period of
you're
time,
right.
because her energy level will drop pretty fast
Oh, I see,
with
I see.
kids.
I'm the last person to even make this judgment too because I think I'm terrible with babies. Like, because I get bored too. And so that's why I feel like I'm going to be heavily leaning on you are my child. This is why I care and want to spend time with you. Because when it's other people's kids, I'm like, oh, this is fun. Oh, you're so cute. And then I'm like, all right.
Yeah.
And stuff. So like, we'll try to share as much as we can.
Let us know what
Yeah.
you want to see on this channel, and
Yeah.
we'll consider it.
Yeah. Or follow us, on social media. Like she stories a lot. So That's the easiest way.
Well, and thank you guys for watching Lunch Break. Thank you to our +1, Paul Lee, for suggesting this lunch. Lunch breaks come out twice a month, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.
Bye. Bye, baby. Say bye.
Bye.
It kicked.